EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They start the drive with Cook. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down, Buffalo.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And the Bills' first down.
Now Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Ravens' 9-yard line.
Left side, he finds Pierce. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, looking to put a drive together.
Ready, go.
They go play action with Huntley. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finding Walker, complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Ravens had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
50, ready.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Black swap. Here we go. Yellow. Ready.
Mitchell. And he stopped immediately there. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Now trying to run with Mitchell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Okay.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Come on, set. Claws right 45. White. Set. Go.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Frazier. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They got 29 yards that time.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Allen going to run with it. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10
Ready.
at the 38-yard line.
10 black. Hut, hut.
Once again, it's Mitchell. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I pinned the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score.
Ready.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
50, green. Blaster, 6. Set, go.
Here's 2nd and 8. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Allen again. Allen going to run with it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
It's a loss of 1.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Allen going to run with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Ravens 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Going deep for Walker. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Ready, ready. 45, wide. Ready, ready.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. There he goes, right side. He's on his way. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
17. Ravens 15.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And the Bills, first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
He finds his man, complete. It's Frazier. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
And the Bills first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cook up the gut. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
At the 31-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Ravens 15.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. And that's caught inside the takes it to the 25.
And this is how you answer a touchdown at the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Red, 38. Ready.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 145 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
On the set.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, ready.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Now and nothing but daylight ahead. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And Cook has it, left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Alec Pierce, 47 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try to get some of those points back.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Another run with Mitchell. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Give running right is Mitchell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Black, 95.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue, ready.
Now back to throw. Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Could have gone for more.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. He didn't
get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Black, ready.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Ready. Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll try the middle with Cook. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Ravens 23.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Smash, red, down. 10 seconds, ready.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready.
Here's 2nd down.
Fury, yellow. Let's go.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Blue, 32. Drill, green. Green, jack. Ready, ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
Ready, ready. Set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass complete. It's likely. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Here's 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
Black shot. Claude Ray. Set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. It's caught inside the 25. And it'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Ravens 23.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Across midfield. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, tight.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Allen going to run with it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their that side of the field, get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to have...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
60 red.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and really it looked at
Set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up. Let's go now. Ready? Set. Check out. Set. Ready. Hut. Down. Ready. Set up. Viking 8, go. Ready. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Hut. Come on, set. Get up. Let's go. Ready. Here we go, here we go. Take off. Here we go, set. Hut. Set. Ready. Let's go now.